1500s. Hatterene and Didi again. Thought of an idea. Surging strikes KO the Indeedee and just flinch that Hatterene. That's what I'm going to do. I've just decided I'm going to flinch the Hatterene and I'm also going to OHKO the Indeedee. I have no idea if that actually happens, but that is now my game plan. Lady with Venusaur. Whoops. I'm going to bring Rillaboom just for fake out, I think. Yeah, and overwrite the Psychic Terrain. I don't like bringing Rillaboom here, but here we are. If the Indeedee survives, I just lose, because they get up Trick Room and I get Reverse Swept. Reverse Swept? It's not even a... No, it would just be a sweep. They're not reversing a sweep of them. But, there we go. So I just need Urshifu to be strong and Togekiss to be serene. Helping Hand would definitely get it, but... oh well. Be strong, Urshifu. Be Sash and be max special attack, please. That's not a good start. That's not strong enough. Not at all. So, that's good to know, but yeah, I probably should do that calc just to find out how if they need like max defense to be able to do that. And they probably should be doing that regardless, because you know that would be a good way of stopping Trick Room if that can happen. Oh yeah, Choice Band normally blows up the Sash one if it's not got defense, but if it's got defense, then it's definitely living. So yeah, probably should have known that before. And now I'm not really sure what I do. I need someone to click Expanding Force into Rillaboom. If it doesn't Gleam, then I'm just done. And if they Gigantamax the Hatterene, I'm still done. It's Glastrier though, so I need them to click Expanding Force into the Togekiss for some reason. But even then they get in the Torkoal. And then I still lose, but here we are. Oh, Expanding Force into... Boo. Boo. It's not what... Ah, even the crit. That very much did not matter. But I'm living that at least, so that's something. Okay, I'm going to have to make some strange plays here. But they need to do exactly as I say. And if they deviate from the plan at all, they just win. They need to Quake the Cinderace. If they Hailstorm the Rillaboom, then that does not work for me. Oh, yeah, okay, okay. Right. Two turns. Okay, I should have thought further than this, because this was part of the plan, but then what was the next? Helping Hand, Grassy Glide into Hatterene, and then they KO one of them, but then they still get Torkoal in for one turn. So it still doesn't really work, but here I am. Nice and strong. That was super weak. And now the game is surely over. I still have Togekiss though. So it is not over. Oh, it's not over. Okay then. Right. So Dazzling Gleam shouldn't KO my Togekiss again. Which means that I can get away with just Follow Me, and I don't need to Sucker Punch. I could Knuckle instead. How much defense did they have? Just one. Just one. This is risky. But like, surely you ice move the Togekiss because you can't ground move the Cinderace. And I think regardless, if they go for just Expanding Force into Togekiss, that should KO, and then they can high horsepower me anyway. So, but then maybe I should have used that logic to Sucker Punch and Follow Me. Because if that happens, then Follow Me and Sucker Punch was way better than this is. It did Dazzling Beam though. Togekiss is living. They did! High horsepower. What a madman! You got to Expanding Force if you high horsepower. What? Because you saw that you didn't KO my Togekiss. What? What was that? Oh, that's a shame. Damn. Like, because Expanding Force and high horsepower was the play if you're going for high horsepower. Because Expanding Force would be single target and would KO the Togekiss. What was that? Like, I know that was a winning play for them, but what? That was wrong. Because you saw how much Dazzling Gleam did to Togekiss. You know that it's not going to KO. If I Follow Me, you lose. That was annoying. playing pretty well around it. I'm still pretty content with my play. But, oh well. Got to shake that last game off because, like, I know that was winnable, but that was still. It is always frustrating losing to a play like that because that play was just wrong. Expanding force and horsepower was correct, but they went for Dazzling Gleam. Follow Me and Sucker Punch would have been so good, and that was my plan initially. I shouldn't have changed, but here we are. Okay, it's just the screens one, that's fine. I think no screens is important here. Well, they're not setting screens. And they did just Dynamax immediately, okay. I think that's preferable. Well, they'll get their weakness policy through Comfey, but that should be okay. How strong is Togekiss going to be? This shouldn't do too much, because there's no weakness spots or anything. Yeah, that was nothing. It's good damage. Now, do I Starfall and Spirit Break the Moltres, expecting that to KO? Because if it doesn't, then they just get to Floral Healing. I guess we'll find out. There's no screens, so... And they're going to Draining Kiss themselves anyway. This extra chip will put them in range. Because if I KO the Comfey, they still get in the Regieleki and get to quick screens, so... I don't know, this is probably better, right? Because I'm surviving this airstream. The Berserk will cancel out the Spirit Break, and the weakness policy is already activated, so we just have to see how much this combination does. Because if this KOs, then they can't Floral Healing anymore, and that would be ideal. It does! Wonderful. That's really good. They set a screen here, so be it. It shouldn't do too much because of the Assault Vest. That might put them back into outside of range of the Spirit Break. That probably does. They did Volt Switch, okay. Makes sense. But at least this is reducing the special attacks of the Draining because we'll do less next time. So, like, theoretically, Spirit Break eventually beats this Comfey. Especially since I'm going to Helping Hand it. Does less, they recover less, and I've got a Helping Hand behind me now. Yeah, that's good. That's got a KO. There's no way. And just Electro Web. Okay, that's fine. Don't really care about my speed at this point. And the Volt Switch wouldn't have mattered at all. So I guess extra chip on the Grimmsnarl is worse for me than Volt Switch would have been, because they're losing the Comfey and they'll be on the last two Pokemon regardless. But if it's a Screams Regieleki, that means it's surely not got Protect. Incineroar, okay. So I just need to KO Regieleki and I'll win with Urshifu. And with the Grassy Seed I'll definitely live any Flare Blitzes. Intimidate is not ideal, but here we are. Nice Assault Vest. My EVs are amazing. And there's no Reflect up, so this is good. Because Flare Blitz shouldn't KO my Rillaboom, just don't burn me, please. Thank you kindly. It should be in Grassy Glide range. I'm going to Sucker Punch it as well, just in case, but even if things go horribly, I just get to click Aqua Jet for the rest of the game. Very good, so I just click Surging Strikes now. Or Close Combat is better. Because they're berry, they could live, but pretty sure they can't even live with all the chip I've done as well. But and the Flare Blitz chip they'll lose themselves. So that was pretty good. I'm gonna click Surging Strikes just to find out if they will berry. That's not enough to work out if they were berry or not. Oh well. Right, this is the truest of climbs now. A little bit of a losing streak there. I guess, was it 2? I think it was 2. But yeah, still need to climb a bit. Not a fan of the ICs. Just want to get this over with. I'll probably settle for the high 1680s or low 1690s at this point. Good, 1600s. Okay, that's just Yuki's team. This one should be alright. So I can just fake out Taunt and be somewhat sorted. extra insurance against Rotom. And Fake Out is always nice. Pretty sure it was Assault Vest Glastrier on this team. Assault Vest is much better for me. That's pretty straightforward. Now, pretty sure they have Area Impulse. With this combination KO Amoonguss? I guess we're about to find out. Definitely won't after this. But are they brave enough to Spore in front of my taunt? Okay, did you protect? That's fine. Now are they brave enough to Spore? Do they have a Dark Move on Incineroar? Things I should know. But that's a good turn as long as this isn't Giga Drain. Even if it's Sludge Bomb, that's okay. Good, good. Right, I am pretty sorted right now. Move goes into P2, right? Apparently not. Apparently not. That's odd. Because this would have lost, like, so hard to Phantasm Surging Strikes, but here we are. Don't have Giga Drain. Have Sludge Bomb, please. Thank you kindly. Ah, it's Giga Drain. Ideal. But we're living. That's okay. That's okay. Right. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine if you go into Incineroar. Don't care. That was the wrong way round, so... like, losing Incineroar is pretty good for me. It is a shame I've gone for Dynamax now, though. Because they can get the Trick Room up. This is OKO Urshifu here, like we're trading Incineroar for Urshifu. Look at that damage. That's insane. Like, I know it's -1 and choice band and all that, but that's a 25 base power move. That is quite amusing. Yeah, it's a shame they have Giga Drain over Sludge Bomb. But I think because of the damage they've taken on P2 already, this is still very much doable. They're not taunted anymore, are they? I thought they were taunted for one more turn, because if they get to protect here, that's pretty bad. Yeah, they do. Okay. Glastrier is going to reverse sweep. Losing Urshifu is not good for that. Spirit Break crit. This doesn't KO Glastrier reverse sweeps, which will be annoying. Oh, yeah, nice. There's the crit. Let's go, Grimmsnarl. Well done. Well done, Grimmsnarl. Now we're right back in this. Well done. Now, do I have enough damage output? So I'm pretty sure it's Assault Vest, so Shadow Ball won't do too much. But I'll have... Do I have a Grimnay? I do, right? Because I KO'd the Amogus, so that effectively cancels out. That was a big crit, though. Like, Glastrier can still very much still win, because it just needs to click 3 attacks. I need Shadow Ball Assurance, Grassy Glide Assurance, and then either Spirit Break or Grassy Glide to be able to KO. They got that, like, that combination to KO Glastrier. That's a good start. How much is this going to do? Probably not enough. Oh, they quaked! Well, that was a mistake. That's not KOing. That did KO! Damn it. Okay, but Quake is fine. That wasn't a Steel Spike. Because I'm purely physical now. This is going to be close. I still have my Grassy... No, they got the Grenade, so it cancels out. If I still had that, I would have been able to Swords Dance. But I can't. It's going to be close. If they have Steel Spike, which I'm pretty sure they do, they should Steel Spike the Grimmsnarl. But then maybe that's why I should have Swords Danced. I don't know. Be strong. That's That's not going to be strong enough. Oh, that's so close. But they still spiked. Yeah, should have been Source Dance. I need another crit right now, Rillaboom. Yeah, just Dynamax one turn too early there. Like, I know I KO'd the P2 with the crit, but yeah, Dynamax one turn too early. Because if I'd have still been able to taunt next turn, that would have made things a bit better, I think. Because I'd have been able to start setting up Source Dances with Rillaboom. But, unfought. Nice crit. Let's go. Second one. No. Glastrier was too much. That's a reasonably frustrating loss, because I feel like that was very winnable. But yeah, it was good. It was annoying they had Giga Drain. That's less common on Among Us at this point. And that was a big turn, them switching in. Like, 'cause if I'd have got the Surging Strikes into the P2 that turn, that would have been pretty good. But then I guess losing... If I'd have doubled the Among Us, then they still get to Fake Out and Trick Room, and I can't stop that either. So that would have had to have been Switch Out Urshifu that turn. But even then, yeah, it was still a bit awkward.